Hi creators, today I'll be flipping this nightstand which I got off of the side of the road for free. And I do apologize about my voice this week. I am fighting a cold. I start by cleaning my piece with Dawn dish soap and warm water. And I also remove the hardware to make sure that I get all of the dirt underneath of it. While I've got my piece flipped onto its back here, I'm just going to remove this decorative plate slash skirting that they have in the front, as I just feel like it dates the piece. Here I'm just removing the legs. I'm not actually going to be reusing these ones. I actually found some that are just a straight leg that I like a lot better, which I'll show you those closer to the end of the video. These plates which hold the legs in were just a little loose, so I'm just tightening up some of the screws here. A lot of this finish is wearing off, so I've decided that I'm just going to sand the top down to the bare wood. And then I just continue to sand the front of the piece and the sides. When I start to sand back the inside of this piece, I noticed that it was super hard to do. So I decided to just use the stripper in the inside on the bottom and up on the sides of the piece. So basically I just applied the stripper, let it sit for about 15 minutes, and then I came back and scraped it all off. I deactivated the stripper with some paint thinner, as that's what I had on hand, but most people usually like to use mineral spirits, but either will work. So after removing that normal finish that was on there, I wanted to lighten this piece up just a little bit more. So here I've just taken some bleach and water mixture, about probably a 50-50, and just spray it all over the piece inside and out. It was a nice sunny day, so I let it kind of soak up in the sun. Now here I found some bin primer in a spray can, which I wanted to try out for this project. I did do 3 coats of primer on this project, and I just made sure to sand in between each coat to try and give it a nice smooth finish. And to do that, I just grabbed a 120 grit piece of sandpaper. To seal my piece, I'm using Minwax water-based polyacrylic protective finish in a clear matte. I applied 3 coats of this to try and just give it a nice protective layer. For the raw wood, I decided to use Varathane's water-based diamond wood finish in a semi-gloss. Now this did unfortunately make the piece a little bit darker than what I was hoping for once it was dried, but in the end I kind of feel like everything balanced out and worked out the way that it was supposed to. But just keep in mind that if you're also doing this step to raw wood, that it will darken the piece up just a little bit. Now, wasn't that sound satisfying? I decided to remove this paper that they had in the drawer. It really didn't serve much of a purpose. Inside it's a little dirty, but just needs a little bit of cleaning up, and it was good to go. Some raw wood knobs at my local hardware store, which I decided to use on this piece as I just felt like they fit so well with the body and the legs. Speaking of legs, these are the ones that I chose, which I also got from my local hardware store. The metal piece that you use to screw the legs in with were a little too long, so I ended up having to cut those down to size. And that takes us to the final reveal. Here's what the piece looked like before, and now here's what it looks like after. as always, thanks so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.